Guilt-free ice cream brand Go Zero has secured 30 crore rupees in a Series A funding round from existing investors, DSG Consumer Partners, Sama Capital, V3 Ventures and others, taking its total funding to $6 million. Now, founded in 2022, Go Zero says it recorded its highest ever sales in January this year, crossing 5 crores in revenue, and claims to have a near 70% market share in this space in quick commerce platforms. For more on their plans ahead and how they will deploy this capital for growth, I have with me Kiran Shah, the founder and CEO of Go Zero, and with me also is my colleague Arundhati. Kiran, thank you very much for your time here on CNBC-TV18. But before we get to that funding round, start by telling us what really got you to start an ice cream brand, and what is this intensively competitive and crowded market with large players and deep pockets, and how consumer perception of guilt-free indulgence has evolved since you entered the market.
So I've come from a family of ice cream business, and since 1971, my family business has been in ice creams, and I've grown up having ice creams all my childhood. So I think when I started and wanted to become an entrepreneur, this was one category which was very, very close to my heart, and I've seen it up close. So that was one. Second, I think post the pandemic, I realized that a lot of consumers were seeking better for you options, healthier options. So when it came to desserts, they were seeking options which did not have sugar in it. If it was any other snacks, they were wanting option without any refined flour or palm oil. Also, I think during this time, there were already 3 or 4 brands which had already started better for you ice creams. But I think the taste was not up to the mark. And I think no matter what, at the end of the day, ice cream is an indulgent product. So you want to have it for the taste, for the indulgence. To crack that, I started Go Zero with our proprietary blend of sugar replacement, which gives you exactly the same taste, same texture and indulgence as a regular ice cream, but with 50% less calories. So with this, I started.
Right. Hi, Kiran. Arundhati here. You claim to have captured almost 70% of the market share in the guilt-free ice cream category on quick commerce platforms, right? So what are the factors that contributed to this, and how large is the market for this?
I think quick commerce in the past couple of years has completely taken all of India by storm. And there are certain categories which are really scaling very rapidly. Ice cream is one of them. So, for example, the second most searched keyword today on quick commerce is ice cream. The number 1 is milk. So there is a very clear product channel fit as far as quick commerce is concerned. And as soon as we realize that, we ensure that number 1, we double down on this channel because a consumer wants an indulgent product. They want it in 10 minutes. So you have to be available whenever they want. Second, I think from our innovation standpoint, we have given flavors and formats which consumers have grown up eating. For example, we launched our duets last year, and within 3 months, they became the bestseller on Blinkit, for example. So I think working very closely with quick commerce partners, understanding what the consumer wants, also the disposable income, especially in metros and tier 1, is rising. So all of these factors doubled down on quick commerce the last couple of months. And I think today we are not just the fastest growing ice cream brand, but we have 70% market share on quick commerce in the guilt-free ice cream category.
All right. So, now that you've got this 30 crores in your Series A round, how exactly are you going to deploy this to continue to grow at this kind of a pace?
So the 30 crore is actually our 3rd round, and the good news is that while we have this money in the bank, we still have 50% of our round 2 with us, which means we've been building in a very capital efficient manner. So this summer is all about consolidating the kind of growth we've seen in the couple of seasons before this. Ice cream is a very seasonal business. So the months from March to June, we do almost 50% of our annual revenue. So with this capital, I think we are going to double down. We are going to launch some very interesting formats. For example, cassata, which is a very classic, popular flavor, which everybody has grown up having. We are launching that in a guilt-free format for the very first time on Instamart. Along with that, we are also entering tier 1 and tier 2 cities. So for example, now we are available in Jaipur or Surat or Baroda, along with, of course, all your major metros and tier 1 cities. As quick commerce scales, adds more dark stores, more aggressive in their penetration, I think it's a perfect launchpad for Go Zero to kind of gain double-digit market share in the summer season. And of course, after that, we will kind of evaluate what other categories can we kind of extend our zero sugar proposition in. For example, shakes or chocolates could be next for us.
All right, so shakes or chocolates could be next for you. All right, Kiran, thank you so much for joining us on the show, but we're completely out of time.
No problem. Pleasure.
Moving on.